So hey guys, I didn't want to miss my 31 days of Halloween, but it's quite late. I fell asleep, so I have a little time left. So, for this one, I'm going to do a Movie Monday, since it's still technically Monday. Yeah, so Movie Monday is a video series created by Emily Boone. And the topic for this week was supposed to be movies from like 2000 to 2009. However, because I am, doing the whole spooky thing, I decided to go with horror movies. So at number 5, I have Saw. Now, the reason I put this at 5 is I like the twist and everything, and I like the movie. I'm just not a big gore person. So, basically what this movie is about, two guys wake up in this abandoned place. It's filthy. They have no idea why they're there. And all they have is like this recording. And then it tells them to do stuff. And then, sorry for keep saying and then. I'm pretty tired. But like I said, I'm going to get this done. So, while all this is happening, you hear about this guy called Saw, or Jigsaw, which is this, basically, I guess, a killer, a serial killer, whatever, who puts people through, like, this really heinous shit to see if they'll survive. And it's a little bit of a different twist on the whole horror villain thing. The sequels were, I think they got ridiculous after a while, but the second one was pretty good. After that, maybe after the third, it kind of just got ridiculous after that. Then, at number 4, is Final Destination. Now, the first one was really good. These one, again, it's the same plot over and over again, really, with the sequels, but they're usually pretty decent sequels and everything, but I think the first one is the best.
I'm all done, Mommy.
Okay, sweetie. So, basically, a bunch of kids get on a plane to go to Paris, I think they were going to. And this one kid has this dream, the plane explodes or whatever, he freaks out, he gets off, and some people follow him. Turns out the plane really does go down. And so the people who've gotten off, they start getting followed by death, and all this weird stuff starts happening. So, they all end up dying. And it's an entertaining movie. It's more, it's not horror in the sense of like Saw or anything, but it's more, that kind of thing. And at number 3, what did I pick for 3? I'm so tired. At number 3 is The Grudge. I'd say I would definitely, probably, for 3 and 2, I would have to go with The Grudge and The Ring. So, The Grudge, the American version, it's an American woman. She goes to this place to take care of this elderly woman, and then there was a tragedy that had happened, where she's at. A young woman was killed by her husband, and according to the belief, the legend, if somebody dies in a horrific way like that, in a rage and everything, their spirit kind of lingers there, and it's an angry spirit and everything. So basically it is about a severely angry ghost and everything, and it was pretty terrifying, when I was younger. But The Ring. So The Ring, again, it is an American remake of a Japanese movie. And I've seen both the original Ring and the original Grudge. So, in the Ring, a young woman, she's a reporter, if I'm right, she's a reporter or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it to remember the exact details. But kids and people, a few of them have died. They've just been frightened to death. And then she finds this tape with all this weird crap on it. And once you watch it, you basically get told that you have 7 days. Her son ends up watching it. And basically, what happens is, after 7 days, you end up dying. And I'm sure by now we probably all know what happens with this thing and everything. But if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it because you need to go see it, because that movie is horrifying at the end, especially that one part, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like, whoa. But I was kind of actually surprised because The Ring, I know, is based upon a book. I read the first one. I have not read the other ones. And I haven't really seen... Well, like, I know I've seen the second movie. I don't think I've seen the original Japanese sequel. And I haven't seen Rings. But in the book, the child is much younger. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was actually a boy or a girl. The child's much younger, and the main character is actually a man. From what I remember reading, yeah, it was a guy. But even in the Japanese movie, it was a woman, which I thought was kind of odd. You know, I figured, okay, the American remake changed stuff, but I guess that one did too. So then at number 1, I picked Orphan. So this one is a little bit more on the same level of like Final Destination. There's really no jump scares in this one or anything. It's just basic. Yeah, I don't know. But there's this girl this family brings home. Her name is Esther. She is a little out there and everything. And Esther isn't exactly what she seems to be.